I have one word for you. Yes. What's up, guys? So we have some horrible news. Logan Thomas has been put on IR. Also, Curtis Samuel didn't practice today. De'Ami Brown didn't practice today. Cam Sims didn't practice today. So just a horrible news and day for the Washington football team as far as their offensive position groups. But this is what we expected. You know, it was a lot of injuries in the Atlanta Falcons game, so this comes to no surprise. We have an empty roster spot now that Logan Thomas is on IR. They call up Samus Reyes. Do they use that to call up Kelvin Harmon, Antonio Gandy-Golden? Somebody's getting called up. But as of right now, when you look at it, if Cam Sims and De'Ami Brown and Curtis Samuel don't play, you're looking at Terry McLaurin, Adam Humphries, and DeAndre Carter being your receivers for the game versus the Saints. And me personally, I'm not that worried about that position. Now, obviously, Kelvin Harmon and AGG may be more talented, but I would be fine with DeAndre Carter, Terry McLaurin, and Adam Humphries. Adam Humphries and Terry McLaurin out there, anytime you got 1-7 out there, you should be fine. The Curtis Samuel injury is probably the only one that really concerns me, because it's like he just had his first game as a Washington football team member, and now he didn't practice today due to the groin. Maybe it was a rest day or something like that, but that's something to keep your eye on too. YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We another Washington football team video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here to tell you guys why I believe the Washington football team should sign former Cowboys linebacker Jalen Smith, and I'm also going to tell you guys at the end of the video, do I think the Washington football team will actually sign Jalen Smith? So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case our Washington football team. Let's get straight into today's video. So if you guys don't know, late last night the Dallas Cowboys decided to cut linebacker Jalen Smith. And I know a lot of Cowboys fans, and it was actually mixed reactions. You had some Cowboys fans that was happy about the move, and you had some Cowboys fans that was like, why? What are we doing? I saw one comment where it was like, oh, and this is where the Cowboys season go downhill from here. So it's a lot of mixed reaction from the Cowboys fan base. And when I saw it, I was like, wow, I didn't expect it. You know what I mean? You saw the writing on the wall with the more and more snaps of Micah Parsons and the less and less snaps of Jalen Smith. Even though they've really been using Micah Parsons as an edge rusher, they are comfortable with what they have, and Leighton Vander Esch and Keon O'Neal, or I know he was hurt last game where he didn't he was on a COVID list or something. And they have Leighton Vander Esch, and they have obviously Micah Parsons that they just drafted. So they're like, hey man, we want to move on from Jalen Smith. And it's I understand it. At first I didn't, but now I do, because they like what they're getting from their 3 linebackers already. And I guess they want to get out of that contract, because if they didn't, they would have had to owe him $9.2 million. So it's a smart move by the Cowboys. But at the same time, you're really just cutting loose a guy that has a lot of upside. Has Jalen Smith been the old Jalen Smith? No, he hasn't. And the guy had so much potential coming out of Notre Dame, but it was unfortunate that he did get hurt. So the guy still hasn't reached his full peak. But at the same time, the Cowboys are just letting loose a bunch of talent. And with Washington suffering at the linebacker position, especially with John Boston going down, I see no reason why Washington shouldn't make this move. A little bit of Jalen Smith's stats pulled up here throughout his whole NFL career. In 2017, as a rookie, he had 81 tackles and 1 sack. In 2018, he played in all 16 games, 121 tackles and 4 sacks. 2019, his Pro Bowl season, he played in all 16 games and started 142 tackles, 2.5 sacks, and 1 interception. And then they also said on this tweet right here, Ryan Trotter says, yes, he got moved to will linebacker last season and hasn't performed well. He's a true Mike, something Washington football team needs. So again, man, it's literally no harm to signing this guy. So I really think Washington should do it. However, I don't think they will, but again, we'll see. I understand a lot of you guys out there saying, oh, I want to see what Khalil Hudson has. Jamin Davis is going to be our middle linebacker now that John Bostic is out, and obviously he's going to be our middle linebacker of the future. But right now, in season, week 5, if you don't bring in Jalen Smith and keep him after the season, totally fine with me. But bring him in now just for the rest of these games and see what he has. Nobody says he has to come in here and be the starter or anything, but just go out there and get him. The upside is great on this guy. We know what Jalen Smith can do. Obviously, we've seen that last year where he picked off Alex Smith, and we know years prior to him really wreaking havoc against us. So we know what Jalen Smith could do when he's healthy and when he's performing. Jalen Smith was playing will linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys this year, and he hasn't performed well, but he is a true middle linebacker. I don't see the reason why we don't go out there and get Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith in the middle, Cole Holcomb at strong, and Jamin Davis at weak side. Oh my God, that is really, really good from the aspect of the upside that Jalen Smith can provide. I'm not saying he will be good. It's a low risk, high reward. If he's not good, okay, boom, cut him. Or don't let him see the field as much and roll with Jamin Davis at middle, Khalil Hudson at weak, and then Cole Holcomb at strong. It's a low risk, high reward, man. So I see no reason why Washington shouldn't make this move. Ron Rivera already said, yeah, we'll be looking at some linebackers as they called up Jordan K. But like I said, he also said they will be looking at some linebackers. So this could be a perfect match at a perfect time. Down goes John Bostic, comes in former Cowboys linebacker Jalen Smith. So I don't see any bad to signing Jalen Smith. He gets to beat up on his former division rival, or former team, I should say, now division rival if we were to sign him, and he can take out his, I guess, anger, you would say, towards the Cowboys. He can give us the drop on the Cowboys, what they doing this season, because we ain't play them yet. We play them twice towards the end of the season, so he has 2 opportunities to make his former team pay. So I see it as a good fit for both sides. You get to come in here and prove that you still got it. You get to play your former team. I'm Jalen Smith. That's what he gets to do. And we get a low risk, high reward kind of guy, because again, we know what Jalen Smith could do if he's healthy and he's in the right scheme. I have no reason to not believe Ron Rivera and Jack Del Rio will get this guy right. They're linebackers. They're former linebackers, man. So if any position they know well and like the back of their hand, it's linebacker. So whatever he was doing wrong in Dallas, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't do wrong here in Washington, because first of all, we need a middle linebacker, so he won't be playing weak side. It will be 9 times out of 10 Jamin Davis, if anything. So that we can start right there. We can start right there. Am I right? Because Dallas had him out of position, so he can play middle linebacker for us. And even if he's still wrong, again, Jack Del Rio, Ron Rivera, they are former linebackers in the National Football League, so I'm pretty sure they could tell this guy what he's doing wrong, man. So again, I see no wrong to signing Jalen Smith, and you could take this for what this is worth, but Pro Football Focus have Jalen Smith rated the 11th highest linebacker as of this year. Now, again, you could take that for what it's worth, because, again, Jalen Smith isn't off to the best start. But, again, you got to look at it like this. He really wasn't seeing the field much, because they were going with Micah Parsons, Leighton Vander Esch, and Keon O'Neal before he got hurt. And when he did get on that field, he was playing weak side, which isn't his position. So, I guess that is one downside to Jalen Smith, is he can't be versatile, which in this case, it doesn't matter to me, because it can be a 1-year rental. It's not like we're tying ourselves in to a long contract with Jalen Smith. He's essentially a 13-game rental, probably the playoffs too, because I'm expecting us to make the play. Not expecting, but I want us to make the playoffs. So let's say 13 plus games, because we want to speak it into existence here. It's only a 1-year rental, and I see no wrong to signing Jalen Smith. Please, if you're out there and you're on the fence about signing Jalen Smith, what is your reasoning to not wanting him? It's literally no harm to signing this guy. No harm. If he's not good, you can cut him at any time. You could just not let him see the field as much. It's literally nothing wrong with signing this guy right now. And if he does sign him and he pans out, boom, you may have found your middle linebacker for the near future and have Jamin Davis play weak side. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Washington, what are we waiting for here? We already know the linebacker depth is terrible. John Bostic is out with the season with a torn pec, and I didn't want the guy to get hurt or anything, but I just didn't want him to see the field as much. But now he's out the whole year. And the leader of that linebacker room is now Cole Holcomb. He is our eldest of that linebacking core. Jamin Davis is now going to be thrusted into that middle linebacker role if we don't get Jalen Smith. If we just roll what we got now, which I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to do, Jamin Davis is going to be one calling the shots. And I point to the game versus, I want to say, was it the Giants, where John Bostic put Cameron Curl in the right hole and Saquon Barkley ran right to him for the tackle? I'm not sure if Jamin Davis does that. I want to see Jamin Davis. I want to see him on the field more, but it's going to come with some growing pains, man. He's a rookie. He's learning. So he may have the physical part of the game, but does he have this up here? I don't know. We got to wait and see. I know Jalen Smith does with his veteran presence. He may not have the athleticism or the skill set to do what Jamin Davis can do, but he has this. He has this. I know he does. So again, it's no risk to signing Jalen Smith, man. So I don't understand why Washington wouldn't do it. Again, he's only been cut for not even a day yet, so I can't say I don't understand why they won't do it, because maybe they do it after this video or a couple days from now and bring him in for a workout. Maybe they do it, but as of right now, nothing has been said about Jalen Smith possibly becoming a Washington football team player. But again, this is just my opinion. I don't see no wrong to signing Jalen Smith. And to close out the video, answer the second question: do I think Washington football team signs Jalen Smith? And my brutal answer, sorry about that, no. I don't know though, because they said they're interested in signing somebody, or they said Ron Rivera, let me not misconstrue his words. He said they will be looking at linebackers, so maybe they sign him. I don't know though. Ron isn't that kind of guy to sign someone mid-season, but maybe this could be something different again, because former Dallas Cowboy, we still have him twice on the docket. A low risk, high reward kind of guy. A guy that's a veteran that has it up here that we're lacking now. And John Bostic is out of the lineup for the rest of the year. So maybe they do sign him. Do I want them to sign him? Yes. Do I think they sign him? I'm not sure. Maybe Ron wants to go with the young guys. So yeah, man, there you have it. That is my opinion. I think they should sign Jalen Smith. I don't think they will, but it's a wait and see approach with Ron Rivera, because we know anything can happen at any moment with this Washington football team. As always, it's me, boy, Juangotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hail to the Washington football team. I'm out. Peace. Cost me one time, that's gonna get you pop. Get you pop, get you drop, slide on the one where they get you boxed on. I ain't stopping till I get